There's a ghost town that this guy is buying up.
Hi, Kiva.
She's a movie star.
Yeah?
She was in a Mad Max, like a tribute recently.
Well, yeah, she looks like the dog in Mad Max.
And I have the car from Mad Max over here at the...
Do you really? So do you own the property too? So how long have you owned this setup?
I've owned this yard for about 5 years.
5 years?
And I got it for back taxes, and it was real cheap.
No kidding.
Real cheap.
There's a government auction happening right now. And the government is selling some houses for like nothing in Arizona. There's this beautiful tree. This looks like a pretty nice little home, to be honest with you. Look at it. Another $4,000 home. Where can you buy a house for $4,000? Website is publicsurplus.com here. Okay, so we just go to the publicsurplus.com. This is the home page. You come into here for your select your region. We're going to do Arizona because that's where I'm at. You click on Arizona, and this is what's being sold right now. We're going to go. So here's all the options. You can buy computers. You can buy motor pools where the cars are at. Heavy equipment's where the tractors are at. And there's just all kinds of stuff in here. I'm just going to click through a few of these. So here's another one with no bids. This might be a lot. And there's people living here. Where is it at? Claypool, Miami. I think this is in Globe. Yeah, this is Globe. Okay, so we're in Globe. So this little spot here, this little tiny lot is in Globe. Okay, and if you look at it, look. This is a wash here, folks. You see this wash here? And look, it runs right through this. This is not a piece of property that looks like, can you build on it? That's another question. In fact, there was even a mortgage on it in 2018. And let's see if it tells you. Look at this. This is why you have to be very careful. Is it's saying that it is in a flood zone, area inundated by the 500-year flooding, an area inundated by 100-year flooding with average depths of less than 1 foot, or with drainage areas less than 1 square mile, or an area protected by levees from 100-year flooding. I'm just telling you personally, you have to make up your own mind, but this is not something I believe I would buy. I'm going to show you some video right now of why.
Let's keep the focus out west. In Arizona, the town of Globe was hit hard once again. This just weeks after deadly flash flooding devastated the area. Another round of heavy rain moved through on Sunday. The storm triggered mandatory evacuations, road closures, and it sent torrents of water rushing through the streets.
It was devastating. We've never seen water like that overrun our creeks. Our creeks run right down through downtown, serpentine through the downtown area. This was historic rains. We're also we have a burn scar telegraph fire above the outside of our city.
Yeah, so you could see this could be a spot that would have potential flooding. It very well could be some potential flooding in this area. Definitely not something I would build on. We're going to Hayden. It's a ghost town. Hayden is a little ghost town that a guy is trying to buy. It's got some beautiful mountain views there. And the Gila River runs right through the town. It's actually kind of a pretty place. 072. This one. 2,781. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. 2,781. And it's owned by the state of Arizona. This is it, folks. So this is it. You can see, this is the mine. Is it operational? It looks like it could be. I don't know. Will it let us go there? It's not going to let us go into the mine. Oh, we tried. I wanted to go explore the mine. It's not going to let us do that. So here's our house. This is the house that you can buy for $2,000, folks. Where can you buy a house for $2,000? Is it going to let us turn here? Oops. I don't think it's going to let us go there. No. Alright. So this here is the house view. So you can see all the windows are gone. Look at this. The bricks of this thing's probably needs to be torn down. Can you fix it? I don't know, folks. That's something you would have to determine. But for $2,000, that's your house. Look at the front door. He's got a front door. It looks like it's open. It looks like it's open. It's a tiny little home. It could be yours. Honey, I'm home. Oh boy, I might get divorced. We're going to go to the nicer home. So here's a $4,000. What is $4,000 for? Evidently, it's a hot item. 11 people has bid on this thus far. So we're going to look at this one. So we got a house here that another house for $4,000. 11 people's bidding on it. I guess I'm going to show you this place. Another $4,000 home. Where can you buy a house for $4,000? There's no mortgages. It was built in 1920. It's a little bit newer. It's 906 square feet. Evaporative cooler. It says the roof cover deck is asbestos. Exterior wall, it's wood. And here it is. This is at Zone X. So that's kind of what you want to see. Zone X. So it's not in a... It means it's outside of the flood zone. You know, area of minimal flood hazard, usually depicted on firms, and it shows you the firm panel if you want to look through all that. And where is this at? Live Oak Streets. Is this in Globe? No, it's still in Miami. We're still in Miami. Miami's a beautiful place for what it is. You know, it's like, I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but here's Live Oak Street. And right around in here is a cool caboose. If any of you guys want to take your kids and show them a really cool little caboose and you be the coolest dad or mom you've ever seen, you show them that caboose. Check this out. You imagine finding this with your 5, 6, 7-year-old kids when they're just into trains, and you'd be the coolest dad in the world. Well, this is right outside of Kearney. Bring your kids, man. Evidently you can go inside. If you get in trouble, don't tell them Sean said you can do it, because I didn't say that. Oh my goodness, that's so awesome. Little cow town out here. I'm still on the road. I was up here. I was setting up on the other side of that, but that's where I was setting at. So cool, guys. So this is where they'd set. Check it out. That's another seat over there, and here's a seat. So you had 4 passengers that would sit here, and they'd just look out the window here. Isn't that cool? Just look out the window. So there was windows here too that's covered, and behind us there was windows. Isn't that cool? Let's go there. Hopefully it doesn't look like that. I don't think so, because 11 people's trying to buy it. Or 11 bids. Let me correct that. There could be people bidding against each other. So there's been 11 bids so far. Now, is this the correct house? I believe that's it right there. 1109 Rice Street. Let's kind of see if we can see if that makes sense. There's this block wall here right behind us. This home is definitely more interesting by far than the other one. I think this could be a livable home. I couldn't tell you for sure. Is that the house? According to this Google Street View, it says, but we've seen how that's been wrong in the past. But you want to do a drive-by, that's what I'd recommend. So let's go back and look at this a little closer. I want to see if I can see that wall behind me. So yeah, you see, it's a bigger lot too. Look at 80 feet by 65. It's not a bad sized lot. And then so right here is this is where I think that brick wall is behind us. And then there's just desert here. So let's go see if that looks correct. Let's flip around. And I'm thinking there's desert there. Yep. Looks like desert to me, folks. I think we're in the right place. So this is another view of that house. It's a little chimney pipe here. This is a very interesting little home. If I had some money right now, I'd bid on it. I'm not kidding around. Where can you buy a freaking house for $4 grand? If this is it and it looks that way, you know, I'd drive up there if I wasn't busy doing other things. So here's a beautiful house right behind you. It doesn't look like a bad place. It really doesn't. Look at the roof, and this looks like a very interesting home. So let's see what size the lot is. Oh, here it is, 0.12. So 0.12 is what it says. 65 by 80. So it's not a real big lot. You see what I'm saying? It's not. This is not financial advice, folks. And I'm not anything affiliated with this website. But I want to talk about the land that we're giving away. It's approximately 1.25 acres. And it is off grid, and you're going to have to go solar. You're going to have to haul in your water. You're going to have to put a septic in. It's just outside of the 3 Points area in Tucson, Arizona, and it's a beautiful acre. It is off grid. It's about 2 blocks from any infrastructure. It's an unimproved property, so you've got to do everything required to make it suitable for your living needs. But it's free. It's a beautiful piece of property, and it can be yours. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. And once we reach the 13,000 in AdSense revenue, we're going to give that property away. There'll be more about this in upcoming videos. Periodically, I'll give an update as to where we're at on the AdSense. This is it. All you YouTubers out there, this is the piece of property. It's 1.25 acres. Let's go look around, shall we? Got some beautiful mountain views. I'm going to show you some of those mountain views. And it does have a lot of quartz on it. Maybe there's gold on it. It's got a little wash right here on it. This is it. I'm walking on it right now. This is where you'd build your home, is right up on top of this hill. Right here is it. This is the home site. This is where you do it. Just level it out. Got 1.25 acres. It's a big giant square. Look at this. That's granite. That pyrite in there. A lot of black iron sand in there. A lot of times there's gold. when you see stuff like that. From what I've been told, I don't know. A lot of quartz out here. This could be a good place to pan on your property. I'm not kidding you. You might find gold in this wash right here. You can do some dry gold washing. If I was out here and that's what I was doing, just living out here, that'd be a kind of fun to do that.